Um, yeah, what to say? I mean, basically there is no message. There is nothing to say in the end. So, what happens, what apparently happens, is all there is, and there's nothing too much, and there's nothing that can be taken away from what happens. So it's just everything. It's naturally whole, and it's naturally everything. There's nothing to find in what happens. There's nothing to gain something from what happens. It's just all there is, and at the same time it's empty. So there's nothing in there to find. It's just everything and nothing. It's full and empty. Sitting in a room. It's not an it. It's not a separate it. It's not a hidden reality or something. What we talk about is sitting in a room and being you and being me and thinking and chairs in the room. All of that. This is empty and full. This is everything and nothing. And one could say the whole idea that there is anything additional to find, that there is an additional realization to what happens, would be part of a dream. And what we would regard as the dream today, just as a story, what we would regard as a dream would be the experience to be something in contrast to all the other things, which I'm not. One could say this is the dream. There is something in here which is me, presence, awareness, consciousness, a soul, a person, something in here which is separate from everything else. This would be seen as the dream. And the whole idea that there is anything additional to find in sitting in a room, in being me, in experiencing life, would be part of that dream, to be something, of that experience to be something. The apparent dilemma for the person is that this need, the longing for wholeness, the seeking energy for anything, will never be answered. Because the experience to exist, so to speak, is the cause for the longing, is the cause for the seeking energy. So what we talk about today, liberation, so to speak, which is already a story. Liberation is not something that happens for the person. It's not something that happens for that me, so to speak. It's not another experience. One could say what we talk about, or what we point out, is that the whole experience to be something and to only experience life, to only experience a room, to only experience being me, so to speak, being that body, is a dream. It's an illusion. And the whole need to find something, the whole need to gain something from what I experience, is part of that illusion. It's not only that nothing can be found, it's also that actually nothing has been lost. It's a dream that I still need something. It's just a dream that there is an I who still needs an additional realization, who needs to find fulfillment, who needs to find joy or peace as an ongoing state. There is no such thing. There is no such thing as a person, and there is no such thing as personal enlightenment or personal peace or joy or fulfillment and all that stuff. It just doesn't exist. One could say that's why no one really succeeds in getting there. It's not because there is someone who doesn't manage. No, there isn't anyone in the first place. So all those attempts to become whole or fulfilled are just circling around within a dream. It never leaves the dream. Nothing becomes realized in that. Never. It's just circling around an illusory reality. And that's almost saying too much, because it still sounds as if there is something like an illusory reality. No, it's not there. It's not there. It's just assumed that there is someone who still needs to find something, and that I'm someone who is on a path towards the actual thing, towards the actual experience or towards what life is actually about in all those stories. No, there isn't something as life, and this apparent life isn't about anything. So, all there is what happens, all there is this, and it's naturally whole, and for nothing, it's nothing, and it's for nothing. And it's free to be as it is, and it is as it is. And it's naturally and blindly whole. It's just whole. That's basically all I have to say. So.